Right, question 12 then. So these points, P and S, are on an equipotential, and Q and R are also on an equipotential, right? So that means that if we move from P to S or from S to P, okay, then the potential, which is the amount of joules per kilogram, doesn't change at all, right? So we're not going to do any work moving something from P to S, right? So we can get rid of that one straight away. Similarly, Q to R, you can get rid of that one because they lie on the same equipotential line, right? And then the next bit, it all hangs on one word, right? It's the greatest work done by the gravitational force, all right? The work done by the gravitational force, all right? So as we move from this line of equipotential to this line of equipotential, right? Okay, so we're moving from a less negative equipotential to a more negative equipotential. Okay, so if we kind of, imagine drawing out the potential well that we've got here, okay, then it would look like that, okay, where this is the distance from the well, okay, and then this is V, right? Okay, so here, okay, it's less negative, here it's more negative, right? So if we put a mass at R, all right, then the mass is going to want to roll into the potential well, okay, down to the new equipotential at P, right? So work is being done by the gravitational force in that circumstance there, right? So as we go from R to P, the gravitational force is doing work. So what about S to R? How would you take the mass and get it to go from P to R? Well, you'd have to increase its potential, right? You'd have to make its potential less negative. You'd have to increase it. You would have to push it up that way. So then you would be doing work on it, right? So if the question said, what's the greatest work done by, you when moving a mass, okay, then that would be the correct answer, right? But that's not what the question says. The question says, what's the greatest work done by the gravitational force when moving a mass? The other word that it could have said then, it could have said the greatest work done against the gravitational force, okay? In which case D would have been the correct answer again, right? Because then you would be moving up against the object's weight, right? So you'd be doing work on it to move it to a less negative. You'd be putting energy in to move it to a less negative potential. All right, it all hinged on that one word, by.